the football-obsessed state of Texas. This matchup has had all kinds of great moments, and we're ready for some more. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Texas A&M Aggies. Taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Texas Longhorns. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Longhorns will boot it away to start the game. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
This is dumb. I don't understand what's going on. Like, I just keep getting rain games.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The give. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Texas A&M. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20.
Turning it on. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. To the air. It's O'Neal. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking to fire. He's going to let it go. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
We'll take it.
Excellent job by this defense.
Dogs out there barking.
This offense was humming. They were clicking. They were in rhythm. You knew they would be aggressive, and they are in the first drive. Great discipline in the back end. Shows up, shows out, and creates the first takeaway of this football game.
Might be calling a hot route. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Finds a man in the middle.
Let's go, Don. Let's go, baby. Let's go. aggressive.
bellowing out Texas
Uh-oh,
right
what did I say,
now as
Terry
the
Bussey?
horns are ready
Saw
after
something
that
in the
touchdown drive.
stats.
And what a great way to start. Get the crowd jacked up. When you do something good like this early, that burnt orange is going absolutely bananas in the stands. And the rest of the game, the defense, the special team, everybody feeds off their great energy.
Oh, the receiving
Kickoff
core.
unit on the field, and
Got
this
90
defense will be
catches.
called on to protect this lead.
Targeting Terry Bussey.
And it'll come out to the 25.
Texas
No
OG.
attempt at a return. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Runs through the tackle. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
Can't let Rube go
Guys,
off
let's
like
take a
that.
minute here and talk about Texas A&M. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
He hesitated. We didn't
Plays
get any
like that,
pass
he's
rush on that.
fitting in with the Aggie legends,
Cover
Christian
had all
Kirk
day.
and Mike Evans.
And that's when you've seen them just high-flying, fun, tempo, making plays down
right
the
at
field.
the
Having
end,
those
though.
go-to guys, those A&M offenses were always fun to watch.
The Aggies are marching down the field. From the gun, give on the inside. Drop after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Texas A&M. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
I watched the screen here.
And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll give it to the back.
I was there.
Change will
What did I do,
move,
hit the
and they'll have
line?
1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
The Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The give to the tailback.
Woo, good tackle.
All the way down to the 4-yard line before
Good
he
tackle. I
stopped.
thought he was gone.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him.
And he takes it in for the score.
I had the RPO. Y'all got to cover the inside.
Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Pulls it in, it's Wingo. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
That man coverage, when they get up in your face and they make things hard, you want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Oh, he wants it all. Makes the grab down the left side. Turning on the jet.
You said he's ready.
Oh, that may be in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Fun fact, I didn't know that was a motion.
Abilities to read the field
I legit thought I had
and
a
also the anticipation, the timing to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit the guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone.
I thought it was a block and release right there. When he went in motion, it shocked the heck out of me.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll try the right side. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Owens. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. How about this running back's ability to get into a pass pattern and get into one downfield?
I like it, and I like the offensive coordinator continuing to work the running back in the passing game. Do more of this. It's easy. It's not hard routes. It's not things I have to read. It's matchups and what I find when my guy's better than yours and how I take advantage of it.
And the Aggies have a lot of options on second and inches. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
When you think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's just it's a really easy play to run to get positive yards, especially in a situation like that where you're looking for the first down. You run that play, you get it. Nice, easy breezy.
A&M comes back out with another first down. Gonna run it. It's Owens. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Did Bevo really get his name after altering a brand on his backside put there by Texas A&M students? So many questions to answer since 1894, guys.
And that's what's so cool about this rivalry. When you have the back and forth and who did what, going all the way back to 1894, Reese's first birthday. What an amazing rivalry.
There have been a lot of good players during that stretch, too. Think about Ricky Williams from the Horns, Johnny Manziel, Texas A&M. So many great coaches have patrolled the sidelines in this rivalry for years.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. Throws for the tight end. That's caught. It's Riley. They are on
lob
the
that
move
out
as
there
they
and
pick
y'all
up
gonna
the
let 'em
first
get away
down.
with
They'll
it.
spot it at the 28. Always nice to have
out
that
there
security
covering the
blanket
sideline.
of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. The Aggies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the shotgun, they'll run it.
Oh,
Got
terrible
some room,
tackle.
headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
Slide.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Oklahoma State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Boone Pickens Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. They're trailing by 11 to Baylor. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Texas offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond. Yeah, lets it fly.
Short.
And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Man, he threw that real
Let's take
short.
just a moment here and talk a little about Texas. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a four-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking for room. It's Fletcher. There he goes. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
On the RPO, quick throw to the right. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Hadn't ran this
David,
way
that is
before.
a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on third and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
Sends it downfield. And they
Long
won't make the
arch.
connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
To the ground with the back.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Manning. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2
Will
TD
route
passes, so you can see the defensive
popping a little
coaching
bit late.
staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to
missing on
affect his
2
rhythm
tutties.
and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return.
Just a miss.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking for a crease to the left. Oh, he's got some space. He now has 106 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long.
Nice safeties. Tighten up.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid
Make sure I
taking
pinch my
punishment.
D-line. How in the
He
world
does a
did he
good job
get
of
a free
dropping
run?
back, going through his
Right
progressions.
up the
Nothing
middle.
there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Firing to the right, complete.
Get him.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Fellas,
Touchdown, Aggie!
literally
And
told
they add
y'all
6 more
run
to go
commit
with
that
trip to the
side.
house.
And y'all got nothing.
That is exactly what you want from your
Nothing?
offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Manning.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
caught. It's Lockett. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Creates a little room. A He scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. There's a timeout on the field.
Terrible
Tight
pass.
game here late in the first half. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
Got to hit the big fella.
Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off. Trying to take it back. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, you know, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass. It's O'Neal. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few.
You know, outbreaking routes can make some play callers nervous, but not this guy. When you have a quarterback that throws it on time and puts it out in front of his receiver like that, as a coordinator and play caller, you can call that route all day.
And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out.
Tried to catch
that's
it.
going to leave a mark. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
The prevent, so excuse me. I knew it was gonna be sitting in prevent, so
Texas A&M
didn't bother throwing into prevent.
Second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Throws to the tight end. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
This offense is done being patient. They're down on the scoreboard here. Now, early in their first possession in the third quarter, they're being aggressive. They're taking shots. They're trusting their playmakers outside to get it done. That time, the defense, really nice job forcing the incompletion. They were ready for it. This offense, though, they need to stay aggressive.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Just keep slinging it. Caught close to the marker. It's Lockett. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
The Longhorns trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Under fire. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, right now he's thinking, put the game in my hands. I'm playing well, and I'm seeing the defense well. I see what they're doing from a coverage standpoint. Count on me to throw a touchdown here and help out our team.
After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Didn't like it.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Oklahoma State is just getting blown out today. I've never seen this program look so bad, and I am a man. I'm 40. They're trailing by 25 to Baylor. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, we'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Right there, had an opportunity I could be up on 7
They'll
right
take
now.
over at the 25. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Running back searching for a hole. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Pocket breaking down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Good stuff, fellas.
throw. It's O'Neal. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Ooh, that's one of those where you're breathing a big sigh of relief. That ball could have been intercepted, and worse, could have been intercepted and housed, but offense caught a little bit of a break. Nice play by the defense, but the offense, glad to punt in this situation if they want to punt.
Makes a move. The ball pops out on the return.
Wow.
That is a serendipitous turn of events. With the fumble going out of bounds, they'll maintain possession.
Man, that's one of those where you just go, dadgummit, if we had a little bit more space. Nice job creating the fumble, but just running out of real estate, not able to land on it. Man, you just get a little bit frustrated because you wanted that turnover. You caused the fumble, you just couldn't secure it.
The give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Running it to the right. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
The Longhorns really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematic.
Plows through the defense.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Makes the grab. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. That was a good read there. Not the biggest gain in the world, David, but take up the space they're going to give you in the zone.
Yeah, make it easy, man. Make the right decision. If he's open, get it to him, get some positive yards. Basically a run play.
I don't know why my halfback got stuck on the left tackle.
And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback making checks. Now they'll run the draw. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And oftentimes running backs love drop plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second. So the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Rides to back and leaves it. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Quick pass on the fly motion. And and he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full
Thought I had a lane out there.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Touchdown, Longhorns! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's O'Neal. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
What are you doing, fellas?
Looks as if we have an injury on that last
slow
play,
Z.
and we'll take a break to check him out.
I'm sitting here spamming L1 and get no response. That's crazy.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Hand off from the shotgun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking downfield. Got it in the middle. It's Owens.
I was ready for it. I knew that's what was coming. He don't have much variation. So I jumped it knowing that's what he was running.
Back involved in the pass game. Quarterback
he
gives
threw
it
it
to
slow.
him early so he can go to work
Nice lob.
upfield and get the first down.
Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. A strike downfield. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll go to the air. Safe completion on the screen.
You gotta be kidding me.
Touchdown, Texas A&M.
What kind of
And they add
animation
6 more
was
to go
that?
over that trip to the house.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
I just saw the replay. They just made me stop moving. Like literally just stop moving. Just kind of stop, and then when I dove, it just dove like nowhere.
Top 15
Watch.
teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest.
Oh,
Oklahoma
man.
State is just getting blown off the field right now. And frankly, we need to start going running time the rest of the way. A real stinker in Stillwater. They're trailing by 32 to Baylor. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They'll go to the ground. Creates a little space. Turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again.
Ooh, he got free
He's
nicely.
going nowhere. Stop. At
There
the
was
line of scrimmage.
nobody there.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Manning. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And screens are all about timing, right? You want to invite the defensive line to fly up the field, and then you want to throw it right over their head. And you could tell just a little bit off, and the defense got in there so quick, got the quarterback hit before he could really get his bearings and throw the screen.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. The Longhorns decide to punt it away.
Shoot.
This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. The coverage team was down.
Man, he had a step too watching the replay.
At the 39.
God dog it.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the 4th quarter, an opportunity to move on top. They'll run it. Breaks into the open. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the roar of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy...
Got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And the running back gets a 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
That receiver did a great job. Came through
in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown
blocked,
and an extra point.
blocked me at safety.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Oh, I didn't see that safety up there.
Hit him over the top.
Oh,
And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
And this offense has definitely got to take a second right here and understand this is the most important play of the game. It's 4th down. We got to get the first down over the clock and the time running. They got to make sure they get a conversion here.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. That defense got gassed when they finally
might put a head window right there, but
the 47.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Got the first down and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Fires to the big fella. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. 4th quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
The give on the option. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds the hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run at it.
They'll try the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. Oh, they're after him. Oh, no, the ball popped out. And the offense gets the ball back. How lucky are they? 5 points of pressure, high and tight. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go.
What the heck happened with my O-line?
And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. To the air, it's Manning. Throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And this offense does not come up
Absolutely
big. Man,
ridiculous.
you
Got me
needed
with
that
the
first
blitz
down.
cheese.
And listen, the communication with this offense
Threw
and
off
the
the
execution
entirety of the
has left a
drive.
little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the fourth down conversion.
Leaves it with the running back. Powers through the defender. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you've got to use your timeout. You've got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt.
Bruh.
And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
What the what?
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback adapting. He's taking a deep shot. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. The latest edition of this tradition-rich rivalry ends with the Aggies saying howdy to a victory over
Absolutely
the despised
ridiculous.
Longhorns in the Lone Star Show.
16 or 30, that's terrible. 11 for 57, man, he was eating it up on the ground. 174 is absolutely dumb. Why am I hearing two? Oh, I still got the PlayStation in my ear. Did all right. Yeah, I don't know, no target in there, but did pretty good there. Had the one drop. I don't think he had any. Yeah, he had one drop by Ruben. Excuse me. Sorry. He gave up 2 sacks. One of them was clear, clutch right there at the end. Jonah had a good game. I like to see the youngsters having a good game there. 3 tackles for a loss, 1 sack, got 1 interception. Who got the sack? Oh, Justice. He was getting hurt though. Cade had 1 interception. Yeah, he a sophomore too. Nice. Had 2 pass deflections. We did have 1 I thought should have been ours, but no fumbles for us. But anyway, we're at 8. I think he was, 23? So that's pretty much going to push us out to CFP, more than sure. I knew I should have went with my other book, though. That book, I kind of got into a spot where I just didn't know kind of what to go to and where to find something that I needed to beat what he was doing. He wasn't doing anything but the shell covers right there, but then he was getting pressure too, so that made it tough in a few spots there. But I think that's the last week. Bracket wise, I was sitting at 8 and you lose at 23, so that means I'm dropping to above 12 more than sure. So I'm pretty sure that puts me out. Let's see. Yeah, no 9 and 3s above me. We got a 9 and 2. Oh, I guess Notre Dame hadn't played yet. We'll look and see if they play. I think USC plays tonight. Is that who? Oh, okay. USC and Notre Dame play tonight. So that's who it is. That's the last game. And 10, 2, 11, 1, 1. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm pretty much out the CFP. So, bowl game, and we'll keep it pushing. Definitely an off season for me. Tried to get this new book rolling, couldn't get it rolling, but lost to LSU. That one was with a sack. I was trying to play with Lagway, but I was trying to use Lagway early and took some L's, man. He was missing a lot. Bama couldn't stop the run, basically. Same thing that happened here in this game. So tough playing with this book, man, when I get in those situations where I just got to have it. So we'll see how it turns out. Not sure if I'll keep using the book or not. We'll figure that out as we go. But for now, catch y'all on the flip. Appreciate you joining.